Hey everyone, Ryan here. We have entered our 20th movie in a series of the Marvel Universe. And yes, I will be talking about Captain Marvel today. So let's get started.
Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here.
It's hard to explain.
Wow, 21 Marvel movies? That's pretty good. And first, to let you know right away, the way they started the movie, they gave a nice tribute to Stan Lee. So when I was in the theater, everybody really enjoyed it and gave it a good round of applause because Stan Lee is the man. He's going to be missed a lot. And I hope Disney follows well enough with us and will stick to Stan Lee's formula in the future. Because there are a lot more movies to come out. But before we get there, I want to talk about Captain Marvel. So we are on the road to the next Avengers movie, which is the fourth one in a series called Endgame. So if you guys happen to recall, in the last one, there were some answers. A lot of things happened towards the end. Unquestionably, people were disappearing in little dust, the little things of heroes disappearing. What the heck's going on here? So we're gonna have to. There are answers. Some answers revealed in Captain Marvel. So for those who are not too sure about the movie, because right away I'm gonna say I thought Captain Marvel was just all right, but they do answer some things from the last movie Avengers, which will be. That new one comes out actually next month, as it is already in April. Man, it really comes fast, I gotta say, because that was a year ago, as you guys can recall. And it was supposed to come out at the beginning of May, and once again, Disney has lifted those dates up to earlier time. So we are actually getting the Avengers Endgame the end of April now, instead of the beginning of May. So that's a pretty exciting news. That way you don't have to wait too long. It's a week earlier, but it's pretty exciting. But what they're trying to do is add Captain Marvel to that list, and for you to realize what's going on in that universe, there's so much going on. 21 movies. Not all of them have because the Avengers was 4 different movies, but within there there was a lot of stuff going on, like Captain America, Iron Man. I bring Iron Man up because Iron Man was actually the first one in the series back in 2003, and up to date now, the last one, which is Captain Marvel, which I should really be talking about that. I should be making this a whole different segment just to talk about this stuff because there's just so much going on in this universe. So with Captain Marvel, what they do is, since Captain Marvel is new to the universe, we get a nice introduction along with complications, in other words, because Captain Marvel doesn't remember anything from her past, so she kind of has to recover what's going on. And in this whole mix, 2 alien races are battling against each other. And these other aliens they're facing like shapeshifters, so I think I'm real. I don't think I'm a shapeshifter of an alien, so you guys are safe there. But it's exciting. The action was good. I wish it was a little more better action. And the cool thing is Annette Bening was in this, and I have not seen her act in a while. She's probably acting a while in these independent movies. I haven't really seen her, but I'm really glad to see her. It just seems like all these old timers are actually coming back in the Marvel universe because you bring like Michael Douglas in Ant-Man. I think it's cool. I think a lot of people want to join this Marvel universe, but it is a big responsibility as it is. And with Brie Larson coming in with her past history, if you guys remember from last March, Kong Skull Island. She was in that, and she was pretty good in that. I like that movie, and I thought Brie was a perfect role for Captain Marvel. And if you guys have not catched it, if you went back to watch Kong Skull Island, sorry, Brie and Samuel Jackson were actually in that same movie. Samuel Jackson's also in Captain Marvel, which right there you already know they got great chemistry together, and to bring that chemistry together with their past history of a movie, you know you're gonna have a great movie. Especially Samuel Jackson's my favorite actor, and anything he says it's off the roof sort of thing. And because it's PG-13, Samuel Jackson can't get as dirty as like something like Pulp Fiction or The Hitman's Bodyguard, something like that. He's a funny guy. He brings those good one-liners just as well. And this movie is set in the 90s, in the day of Blockbuster Video, Radio Shack. And you got yourself great music this as well. Because I was born during that time this as well, and there was a lot of great music during that time. So I'm going to start wrapping this up and say, my name is Ryan Kretsch. And wait, hold on. Before I do leave, I do want to say this was great for Brie because she started off the universe with being the first female hero. And hopefully will be good for the future too, because if there's Scarlett Johansson and her playing Black Widow, and I would love to see her get her own movie. I'm pretty sure she'll probably get it. I think I saw it's in a development right now, so hopefully it's done. Hopefully they do it well. And I think Scarlett Johansson's perfect for the role. And if you guys remember, on the other side of our Marvel, you got the DC universe. Gail was perfect for Wonder Woman. Now, I can't wait for that sequel to come out. It was supposed to come out this year, but they pushed it into 2020. So we gotta wait until 2020 for Wonder Woman 2. But it's really a review on Captain Marvel, so I'm necessarily to say Brie did a good job, but I thought it was a little, the story and everything was a little weak. The scripting was a little weak. And I would give this result of a movie a C-. So I would leave it with that. And there's not all these Marvel movies, it's either gonna be good or bad sometimes. I still have to say Iron Man's been my favorite one, which is the movie that started it all. And he got Guardians of the Galaxy, which is one of my favorites. Second one's not as much, but the first one is this, I can actually say it's gonna be a classic in the future. So if you can leave me a little comment below, I would like to know, what is your favorite Marvel movie? So I'm gonna wrap up with you keeping that thought in mind. And to say, once again, my name is Ryan Kretsch, and thank you for watching. I'll see you at the movies next time.
What is this?
The Shield logo.
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
Said the space soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.